Every day, there's a war of ideas. Different interests and mindsets push and pull against one another. These battles happen even more frequently in a startup environment, and especially at a publication. I look forward to writing this letter every month as a way to digest the previous 30 days. But sometimes, I hear myself sounding like a broken record. Blah, 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 we tried something new this past month, and this is what happened. This editor's letter is different. It's not about a specific topic. Rather, it marks a change in philosophy. A few months ago, Alex and I did an internal audit of MAEKAN. We asked ourselves, what isn't working? What needs to be changed? We kept circling around one question. What exactly is MAEKAN? And more importantly, what is it going to become? A wannabe tech company, a membership-based community, or simply a media company? The audit had some interesting results. We didn't intend for membership to necessarily be the sole business model. MAEKAN is built around the concept of uniting creatives around the world. It allows us to challenge one another and discuss things that often get lost in other mediums. And discuss things that often gets lost in other mediums. Serving this function takes precedence over the exact business model we decide to explore. Membership seemed to be a reasonable place to start achieving this goal. When you start off, you don't always know what's going to stick. But you need to start somewhere and get something out the door. Membership was a relatively untested modern-day take on a classic business model, and one that could allow us to preserve our independent editorial voice. When MAEKAN first started, membership alone wasn't a meaningful revenue stream. The pay gate was also preventing us from utilizing one of our best marketing tools, our own stories. During the audit, Alex and I got heated as we traded barbs, coming from a difference in our philosophies. But that was to be expected. I've always appreciated the differences between the two of us and our ways of thinking. Alex wanted something much more open, so people could freely derive value from MAEKAN. I was weary of giving up something that I felt could result in the best possible creative outcome, because a more direct relationship with a member often enables us to look out for their best interests. The consensus, though, was that by lifting the gate, we could provide more value to the creative community and still intentionally serve members like yourself. The business models for media have been uprooted in recent years, and we've narrowed down that for MAEKAN to not only exist, but grow and add value, we need to be open on how we generate revenue to maintain sustainability. What does that mean exactly? It could be events. It could be partnering with brands we're excited about and that understand what we're trying to achieve. It could also simply be product. The modern-day media company can't rely on one singular stream. Having said that, I'm excited to announce a few new changes that will hopefully play into the future success of MAEKAN. As it pertains to stories will now be available to all visitors to MAEKAN, not just members. This allows new and interesting people to get a taste of MAEKAN and attract new members and perspectives. Regarding membership benefits, only members will receive the curated MAEKAN briefing newsletter. Members will also continue to have exclusive access to Slack, and there will be a special selection of members-only stories. We're also excited to roll out new features that will extend the MAEKAN experience on and offline. These range from physical products to events that will be made available on a first priority basis to members. And lastly, pricing. As a current founding member and early adopter, you'll be provided with a special new price. Monthly memberships will now be $10 a month or $100 a year respectively. You won't need to make any changes to your account and they'll automatically be applied once a changeover occurs. This amounts to about 33% off the existing price. At the end of the day, the changes we're making to MAEKAN are not what you signed up for, so it only feels right we don't try to pull a fast one on you and reward you for your loyalty and support. Once again, as a founding member, This special price is only for you. Anyone who signs up after the changeover will still experience the existing $15 a month or $150 a year pricing. Anybody who signs up after the changeover will continue to see the original pricing and not the special pricing for founding members. As for the estimated timeline for this, we're still trying to figure it out, but all we can say that it's on the horizon. We appreciate your support as we begin to share MAEKAN with a greater audience while finding new ways to expand and enrich our membership experience. As always, let us know your thoughts on email or Slack. Signing off for the month, Eugene.